everybody and welcome to Simulate Gaming and welcome to a brand new series here on Lone Oak Farm. This is by BulletBill, fantastic American style map. We've not stopped doing Ballincraig and Meadowgrove. This is in addition to that, so it'd be nice to do something a little bit different, stretch out some bigger equipment and stuff like that. So we are finally back. As you can see, we've got the Chevrolet, oh, no one calls it Chevrolet. We've got the Chevy Silverado in here, or as me and Dan like to call it, the Silverado. That's going to be our truck for getting around the yard and stuff. It supports a gooseneck, which is pretty cool. We do have a couple of gooseneck trailers as well. So this is episode number 1. So once again, we're going to be starting off with some of the base stuff. Now I have swapped out some equipment to make it a little bit different from everyone else's series. And also we bought like 2 more fields, I think it was. So let's go ahead and jump in to the truck first of all. Now the interior of this thing isn't that great, but I love the outside. So it's worth it in my opinion. So let's jump into here. We'll head down to the actual main yard, which is just there. We could have walked, but you know, time's precious. So hope you guys are well. I am finally back home. It's been a hectic couple of weeks. If you guys watched my previous videos, you know where I've been. I ain't gonna bother talking about it again. If you want to know, then you can join my Facebook page. It's all on there. But yeah, it's been a very hectic couple of months, but also it had a great outcome. So I'll post about that later on. Let's go ahead and stop this here for now. Like I said, really pointless drive, but it saves us walking. What's that noise? That's the grain, what do you call it? Grain silos. There we go. It's been a while. So let's go ahead and open up our machinery shed here, because we need to do some harvesting today. We're going to do a couple of jobs. One of them is harvesting. Here we have, just a little bit of storage here, is our truck for carrying around the carts and stuff. The grain carts. So, due to high demand, people have been asking me to use this thing for a long time. Now, we're not going to be using this all the time. This is just for, like, ploughing and stuff. But people keep asking me to use the 9R. But I've always thought it was too big for British maps. Although we do have them in Britain. I just personally didn't like using them. One of our combines is the John Deere T670i. Pretty nice little harvester we've got here with the matching header. On this side, we've got the in-game case 7130. This is for, as you can see, heading our corn. Well, harvesting our corn, I should say. There's quite a lot of coon going on in this map. We've got the coon baler. I think this is also... Oh, no, this is a Lely, sorry. A Lely tedder. We've got the Lely windrow as well. A lot of red, I should say. Not really coon. And this is... I forgot the brand of this one already. I set up in quite a rush. But I believe this is a coon from the coon pack. Right, so moving on. Let's go ahead. And we're not going to show you all the equipment today. We'll save some of it. We've got a bale pickup over there. What's in this shed here? I'll try to show you my other tractors. Another tractor down there, which you guys will see eventually. It's not a surprise, it's just too far away to show you now. We've got the Western style like I just showed you. You guys have actually seen this one in one of my videos before if you watched the American Lawn Care series. And finally, we have replaced the case with a John Deere 7800, sorry. 7800, let's call it that. We've got the not the windmill, sorry. We've got the front loader on the front of that. It's really hot, by the way, guys. It's currently... I don't know if you can see it on the wheel cam. It's currently 29.5 degrees inside my house, so a little bit hot and humid, but I'll do my best to not talk mumble jumble. Right, so with that said, let's go ahead and get one of our harvesters out. I think it's going to be the John Deere today, if I'm being honest. Now, does this Silverado have a normal hitch? Yes, it does. It also has, like I said earlier, a gooseneck hitch, which I'll show you in a minute. Right, so this thing should be more than capable of... carrying a header trailer. Now for the UK people, the European people that aren't aware, this thing would be more than capable of pulling a header trailer. These things, although they look like the pickup trucks we get over here, like the Hiluxes and stuff, they're really not. They're like Duramax. This one's a dually, this particular one's a dually, they're not all dualies. More than capable of carrying this sort of stuff here. They're very heavy duty. Right, let's go ahead and hitch ourselves up to this one here. Like so. Get it back into forwards. So now the John Deere harvester doesn't ever have to worry about that. So we're not going too far. If I just get up to the map here, we are going to... Oh, there we go. We're going to 49, which is canola, so we don't need to bale it after, so it's going to be a pretty instant job. Like I said, this is episode number 1, so we will be getting these jobs out of the way, and then we'll be able to plant our own stuff here. I have plans for this series to make it a bit interesting for the guys that aren't really into the American stuff, but you may enjoy it anyway, so stay tuned for that. I think we're ready to go here. I think that's pretty much it. So we just pull the steering wheel down. Let's get it started up. And head out. So we're going to be driving this down, and we'll get the Duramax on follow me. Can we get through here? That is the question. Should be able to. Yeah. Easy, easy. Right, I don't know if this is the right way we're facing, but let's go ahead and get the Duramax out real quick. Stop. So like I said, the interior of this thing's pretty bad, but I really, really do like the outside. So most of it's going to be working on the third person with this thing. But let's go ahead and get this on follow me. I should probably map out a button for follow me, shouldn't I? I use it so often. Right, there we go. Let's jump back in to the harvester. Let's double check where we're going here. So we're facing down, so we head out down there. Cool, yeah, it's the way we came in. So let's go ahead. Let's put our beacons on here. The Duramax doesn't actually have any beacons, but there is one on the trailer, so it should be alright. Just going to go ahead and adjust the head tracking like that so we can see the steering wheel. Cool. So once again, how you guys doing? Hope you are well. Like I said, it's currently 29.5 degrees in my house, so I am roasting. Just got back from Belfast. I need to say Ireland, but there's quite a lot of people that argue if Ireland is Irish or not. But yeah, just got back from Belfast. Pretty nice little trip away. Still behind us, cool. I also sold my car. So I have a new car now. So it's been a pretty hectic couple of months. For those of you who don't know, the short version is I can tell you guys now, it used to be a secret, but I haven't got it anymore, so it doesn't matter. I had a Vauxhall Astra GTC SRI, which is pretty nice. It was a nice one, but the gearbox went on it, as most of you guys know. So we got that fixed and then sold it as soon as possible. So I didn't want anything to do with that car anymore. Duramax still, be honest, I can see him in our mirrors there. Kind of. Well, I could see him in the mirrors a minute ago. There he is. Right, just going to go ahead and head down into the field. Unless you guys will get, let's not waste too much time today. Right, okay, everybody, so we have now arrived at the field. As you can see, it goes a long way, so we do need to start on this side. Right, you can stop there a minute, Mr. John Deere. Let's go ahead and jump into the Duramax. Oh, bit of a frame drop there. Let's get this off. Follow me. Like so. I think this is bugged out, actually. Oh, I didn't actually try and follow me off properly. My bad. Right, so let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit. We'll rotate the camera around. It's facing that way. So we just want to pull up in front of the John Deere so that we can collect the header. Once again, I'm not going to be doing this whole field on camera, don't worry. For those of you who don't really like watching harvesting. Right, let's spin that around a little bit like that. That should do it quite nice for now. Right, let's get this header connected and we'll be away. So I need to find another job to do during this video as well. Like I said, I don't like boring you guys too much, and for some reason harvesting doesn't seem to be quite a community favourite, even though it's a farm sim. Now I also do have a huge surprise coming for you guys. I can't say anything just yet, but yeah, it's going to be big. It's going to be a big one. Hopefully you guys enjoy that when it comes to the time. Like I said, I really want to tell you guys, but unfortunately I can't. Let's get the beacon lights off a minute. That's not what I wanted. Move around to the front here. We'll get the header spikes unfolded, which for some reason is not working with the Stream Deck. Stream Deck? Okay, what we have to do real quick is not that one. We want to lower the header down, which for some reason is not working with the side panel. So let's do it with the keyboard there real quick. We're going to head round to here, and we want to unfold the spikes. Like so. There's one. And this side as well. I thought it was X for some reason, but it's not, as R. That's why I had to stop a second. There we go. So they're now unfolded, ready to go. They're not automatic, unfortunately. You do have to do them manually. Right, let's go ahead and switch back to the harvester. And we are away. Right, now it's working. So we'll drop that down. We'll make a start on this. Once again, there's no swath that we need to worry about today because we are doing canola, of course. Awesome. So once again, hope you guys are looking forward to this. It's a little bit different. Once again, I'm not going to be replacing Ballincraig and Meadow Grove Farm. This is in addition to this. We've currently got 3 Let's Plays going on, just to give it a bit of variance. It's nice to use some big equipment every now and then, because my playstyle for the UK stuff, or European stuff, tends to be small equipment, like on Bal and Craig. That's the sort of stuff I like using. I'm missing quite a lot here. Let's move out a little bit. So yeah, it's nice to stretch my my machinery muscle every now and then, and get some big like this and the 9R and stuff. Why does it keep pulling to the right? I'm driving really straight, unless the field's not straight. It looks pretty straight. Now, of course, this thing does have GPS, so we can dial that in a second. In fact, let's do it now before we actually get to the end there. And let's reset the offset, because that usually sets itself. Let's scooch you along just a smudge. And away we go. Cruise control on. So we do have GPS on this, which is nice. That's something we don't have in any of the other series, so we have to do it completely manual. So I should have said that before I head off, really, but like I said, I'm not used to using GPS. So I'm hopefully we're doing live streams again soon every Monday. Now I'm finally home, I will hopefully be doing live streams. So looking forward to that every Monday. 6 PM as per usual. I need to move that Duramax a minute. Or the Silverado. I don't actually know if it's Duramax, I just assume it is. It doesn't actually say. Right, so let's crack on a little bit more of this, and I'll meet you guys in a second. Right, everybody, so we've quickly put him off onto a hard work. I think this is our third pass. It's our third pass. So we've quickly set him off because it's going to be full pretty much soon after like the next pass or so. It's currently like 25% per row, I've worked it out as. So we want to go ahead and get some... well, get our trailer, actually. We need to get a couple of trailers down here so we can unload the grain into. Now, unlike when I do the UK stuff, we're going to be using an Olga wagon and then dump it into a parked up semi-trailer. So, a little bit different to what we usually do. Let's jump back into the Silverado real quick. I think he said Silverado then. That's just a little joke that me and my buddy Dan use all the time. It's hard not to say it sometimes. So we'll just jump back into the Silverado and we'll head back to the farm. We're going to get one of our tractors and also the lorry as well. There's a couple of trees loaded in the background there, so excuse the FPS drops. Still a couple of shades and stuff to load in. So the reason I'm not doing a first look tour is because I'm sure by the time this video goes out, they would have been rinsed all over the internet. Of course, I wasn't even at home when this dropped, so I couldn't do a first look. Where did I park everything? I can't remember though. There's our gooseneck trailer, by the way, just coming up on the right there. That's what we're going to be putting some bales on. We also have a big bale trailer to use as well, which we'll see in a second. Let's go ahead and park the truck here a minute. Stop here. The brakes aren't very good on this thing. I was meant to stop like back there, but never mind. So yeah, we're going to get the Western Star out for the main trailer, and we'll just want to take the John Deere out the back there as well for the Olga if it can handle it. It might be a little bit too heavy for that John Deere, but we'll give it a go. So this thing here is beautiful, as you can see. Now, when the trailer gets a bit heavy, we can also drop the axle there, which you guys would have saw back when we did the huge... Do you guys remember when we pulled the motorhomes down that mountainside? This is when we last saw these trucks. So this actually... Is this my version of it? Yeah, it is. This is my little edit of one. And the only difference is this one's got a hitch on the back. That's literally the only difference. Right, so let's take this thing around. It's one of these sheds here. There we go, big orange trailer. Now, this one was recommended to me by Landy Kid, this trailer. I was going to use... I forgot what make they were now. They were a little bit different. They were like big chrome ones. Landy said this thing here is much better. This is a black sheep, I believe, this one. Let's go ahead and attach this up to the fifth wheel. It's pretty much spot on, that. Let's pull her out. Come out a little bit wide, of course, because... it's quite a long trailer. We don't want to be hitting the side of the shed there. We're out. I want to start doing more Euro Truck and America Truck Simulator as well, looking at this. So let me know in the comment section if you guys want to see that. Euro Truck or ATS, just say Euro Truck or ATS, whatever. ETS2. Whichever one you want to see. I will be doing them. I will be doing one regardless. I just want to know where you want me to go, whether it's Europe or America. So jump in and collect the John Deere. This thing here is pretty awesome. It's a 2-wheel drive version, so hopefully it will be able to handle this thing. Right, let's go ahead and boot her up. She's pretty loud. She's pretty loud. In fact, what we're going to do is... Should we take the front loader off? So what we'll do, we'll take the actual bell fork off, but we'll leave the actual front loader on. Saves us disconnecting all the hydraulic hoses and stuff. Oh, we also have a service trailer there as well. We've not actually ever used that thing, so we'll have to learn. Should be pretty easy, I should imagine. But the question is, where did I park the auger? And the sun coming through the window. Not good. Every time I go to record, the sun seems to shine. There we go. Helper N is nearly has a full grain tank already. What is that? Oh, so here we are back at the field. Just slow down a minute because I'm pretty sure the John Deere won't be able to stop as well as us. And when he gets close, we'll turn him off. So this actually worked out pretty well. We should be able to park up on the side of the John Deere in a second. Right, stop. There we go. Let's get those lights off a minute. They come on when you do use the follow me stuff. Right, so let's go ahead and park this Western Star up this side of the field here. There's actually a bit of a road here. You can't really work it out. It's more like a division between the two fields. But it is a pretty good place to leave this, I reckon. Right, so we get you stopped here. We'll get the cover taken off that. And we're good to go. So let's jump back into the John Deere a second, which I've got tabbing turned off, so we have to run down to there. And I'm hoping... no, it's not going to work. He's on 98%. Dang it. 99. We're going to have to drive in the crop, which is very, very annoying. If you guys know me, my OCD hates that. But look at that tractor. It's a beautiful, beautiful tractor, this. Doesn't really suit British maps, but it's fine for here. Yeah, we're going to have to drive in the crop. Well, that's annoying. Let's get that lift up a minute. This is not what I wanted to happen today. Right, so I have to go to the back because of the shape of the Olga here. The Olga trailer. Now this thing, I believe, has a top speed of about 16 miles an hour uphill. So we took a while to get up here then. So yeah, very, very annoying if you know me. I hate doing this. But we're going to have to drive in the crop. Hopefully this will be the only time. I mean, it's not like we're short on canola anyway, so it should be okay. Right, there we go. Start unloading that. I've just realised something. I didn't plan this, but we've got quite a lot of John Deere on this map. That was literally a coincidence. I didn't even mean to. It's the best American style stuff, I think. Mods wise. Of course, we are getting John Deere in FS19 as well, which is exciting. It's just filling up pretty slow. They're on 44% right now. Right, I've now adjusted the blinds for the second time here. They're now pointing upwards, so hopefully that lasts a little bit longer. Because it was getting pretty bad. Let's go ahead and get the pipe out here. In fact, it's going to be a much easier to do a little U-turn than it is to reverse around into that. So it's facing that side, right? Yeah. Whew, I wish it was cooler. I need to go buy myself a fan, but because of the heat, all the supermarkets and stuff have thought, oh, we'll have a bit of that, and they put the fan prices up to like £35, £40, which is a bit ridiculous for a fan. Anyway, let's go ahead and unload this into here. Shake it a little bit, that's fine. Okay, so we've now arrived at the store. As you can see, pretty obvious, we are picking up an animal trailer today. So on... We're getting it for here? So on Ballincraig, of course, we're doing cows and also a bit of sheep on the side, because sheep are free to do pretty much, apart from a little bit of grass and water. So we're going to be doing pigs on this one. We've got a nice little dedicated pig yard for that, which is pretty cool. Let's just go ahead and hook this thing up to here. So this is only leased, this trailer. It's not actually ours yet. We might get one in the future, depending on how well our pigs take off. Right, let's go ahead and put this thing back into forwards here. So we need to find the animal market. I've not actually been to the animal market just yet, and it could be just across the road. Yeah, it's okay. So we have to come out of here. We have to go left, and then no, sorry, right and then left. It should be up on the corner, I believe. So we come this way. It's pretty narrow around here. Let's go past the diner. Is this it? Is that it? I believe this is it. No, do we have to reverse in or can we drive through? We can drive through, although I'm pretty sure I've messed that up. Let's see if we can get in here. Although, like I said, I think I've messed this one right up. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Awful attempt, simulate. Right. See if we can go this way a minute. Make sure there's no cars coming. In fact, I haven't seen any cars yet. I might have traffic turned off. I'll have to look into that in a second. Right, so we'll come round this way. Ooh, a bit bumpy. Right, so I'm just going to work out something before we buy these. So the pigs, they're £1,600 each. It's quite expensive. We've only got £23,000. We want to use all of our money. So we could probably buy about 20 if we take out a loan of £32,000. So let's see if we can go and get a loan real quick, which will be under finances. There we go. We're going to borrow 5,000 to take us up to. In fact, we'll just go to. Oh, that was too much. Well done, simulate. Pigs. Let's see if we can buy 20 for now. Hopefully they reproduce, and hopefully we can get money to buy some later on. £32,000 should leave us with a bit of pocket change as well. Except for 21,000. So we're not skint, which is good. And it's also we could only got one more pig in anyway. By the look of it, we're on 95%. So only one more pig could have got in. Right, let's see if we can get out of here without scraping them. It's even more important now that we actually have livestock on board. But we're out. We are out. Now, where was the pig yard? I can't remember. Okay, so actually along the road that we just drove down. So let's go ahead and head back this way. So I'm going to go ahead and head back to the pig yard. There's no point in leaving this in again. So I'll see you guys in a second. Right, so those buildings just off to the right there is our little chicken coop. Chicken coop? What am I talking about? Pig pen. And we've also got a little cornfield here as well, which we can use for food. A little cornfield we can use for food. We're now up to 30 degrees, by the way. It's getting hotter and hotter in here, which is annoying. So head down there. We'll take it a little bit wide because we don't want to clip the fence with our trailer. And here we are. This is my pig yard. We've got a bit of equipment here. We still need to buy some bits and pieces, but we've got like the feeders and a little tractor over there just for getting around. And there is the actual pig pen itself. So let's go ahead and pull up here whilst I work out where we actually unload them. So there's a gate there, so it could possibly be there. Let's just go double check if it is here. I'm not going to do the F5 thing because that tends to break GPS, and we're currently using it. Okay, so it is this gate here. Does it open? Doubt it. No, it doesn't. Okay. We might have to pull into that field there, which isn't ours, so I won't tell if you won't. Maybe this trailer's a little bit too big. But not to worry. Let's go ahead and pull forward like I just said. Although, tell you what, we're just going to drive in like this. The reason for that is because I just thought if this was real life, I would have constructed like a little fence thing that pops out anyway. So we're just going to imagine we've got that. Like so, we're going to unload this, which have I mapped out to work properly? Yes, I have. I can do it all with my steering wheel now. It did work. There we go. Let's go ahead to confirm that. Do you really want to unload these 20 animals? Yes. There we go. So now I have our first batch of pigs in here. Should be 20 of them. Well, of course, we can't actually render in 20. How much is there physically? 1, 2, 3. I think 11 pigs, actually. Like, physically. Not to worry. So we're going to go ahead and leave the Western Star here for now because we're definitely not going to be able to fill it up. Anyway, so we'll head back and see how the harvest is doing. Okay, so the harvester is on 76%. So we're going to go and upload now because I have a feeling if we don't do it now, we're going to end up unloading into the grain again, which we don't want to do because of my OCD. So we'll go ahead and unload this now. There is IC on this thing, by the way, for those of you wondering. We can go ahead and open the windows. We've got to close that door again now that we're back in it. And there's no roof, unfortunately. There's also no rear window. So it's only the side windows and the doors, unfortunately, on this particular mod. Right, let's lower that down. As long as we're not too low, should be fine. Right. Show us your pipe. But he's got his beacons on anyway, so it's actually a good point to unload. Now, is he going to stop, or is he going to carry on? How are we doing this here? We're carrying on, okay. I didn't know if you were going to stop or not. Keep it steady. I'm trying to work out what speed he's going. There is actually a way to match their speed, but I can't remember the controls to change the cruise control type. So I have to look into that. It's been a while since I've changed the other mode. Actually, I think it might be Shift R. Shift T? No, I can't remember. I'll have to do it next time. This tractor's pretty wobbly. This isn't me driving dodgily. This is just the way the combine is. Sorry, the John Deere is. Must be the weight we got on the back. But it's actually empty now. So let's go ahead and unload this once again. We are only 27% full. So this Horsch auger wagon's pretty big. Let's get the pipe out here. It's also pretty noisy up in here. Head down this drift. I think we need a front weight on this thing. There's a mountain point for one, so maybe we should go get one. I'll do that for the next video. Let's take it slow for now. Our other John Deere is actually bigger than this, so we might bring that one down to finish this off. In fact, we don't have to turn around. I was thinking we're going to go turn around the trailer. We can now literally just go around this side here, can't we? Seeing as it's a pyramid top trailer sort of thing. Triangle shaped. I'll keep it nice and steady as we drive through here. This thing's getting worse and worse. I think it might be train response. And how full is that trailer actually? It doesn't say, unfortunately, because we took the truck away. But I'm going to leave it here. Thank you very, very much for joining me in episode number 1. Once again, this is just episode number 1, so we're trying to get rid of all the starter fields so we can get the map into a state where we can make it our own and do our own little projects and stuff. But thank you very much for joining me. If you did enjoy it, please tap that thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more from myself. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's go get that front weight.